Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I travel with my hamster. And I'll be showing you the process from the start all the way to when we actually arrive at our destination. Now we will be leaving very early tomorrow morning, approximately like 12 hours from now. So right now I'm going to go ahead and prep her travel bin cage, get her all situated, and pack everything she needs. So now I'm here with the bin cage. This is a bin cage I recently just made, and I made a video all about how I did it. I will leave that linked up above if you guys want to check that out. But right now I'm going to go ahead and fill this with bedding. So I'm going to put probably about half new bedding and half of her bedding from her actual cage. The reason why I'm using some old bedding from her cage is that way it actually has her scent and hopefully will reduce some of the stress of traveling. So now we have the bin cage full of paper bedding, and while I was up there grabbing bedding from her cage, she did actually wake up. So I put her in her little travel carrier. So I will be putting her in here tonight to get her acclimated to this. So hopefully when we actually put her in the car tomorrow, she isn't quite as freaked out. And then I also grabbed like a bunch of different toys and stuff from her cage so we can go ahead and put those in here. So right now I'm just going to assemble this, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. So everything is in here now, and I think it looks pretty good. Everything looks a little squished, but it is smaller than her actual cage. In case you're wondering, this is 350 square inches, which yes, is too small for a hamster. I talk about that kind of in my DIY bin cage video, but since we're only traveling for a little shy of 2 weeks, this is totally acceptable. And I really only travel with her once a year, so she only has to live with this little bit smaller of an enclosure for a little bit. And the reason why it is smaller is because I need it to fit in my car. So this is the bin cage. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys kind of more in detail of this setup. Here's the bin cage. We have this hay hideout here, so if she hides in here, I can see her, which is cool. I put her Christmas mug in here. She's got her food dish. We have her red and green willow ball, couple other miscellaneous toys. This is her sand bath. This is actually the first sand bath I had for her, so that's going to be in there. Then we have this hut over the top to kind of give her a little place to hide while she uses the sand bath. This wooden sleigh, her wheel, which this is on a cardboard box to give it nice stability, and then some water, which is on top of one of those plastic igloo hideouts. And as you'll notice, there is no bottle because she always drinks out of the bowl, which actually makes it a little bit easier for travel. So I'll be just taking the bowl. Now this is going to be her setup for tonight, but I will be taking things out in the morning. I will be taking this sand bath out. I actually have a cover for it, so I can just put the cover on and take it that way. I'll be taking out things like her food dish, her water dish, this mug, because this is pretty heavy, and the wheel. So that way tomorrow when we're actually in the car, if we would have to slam on our brakes or something, like this mug isn't going to crash into her. We're not going to have water pouring over, not going to have sand everywhere. So that's why I'm going to take some of these things out tomorrow. But since she's going to be in here tonight, I'm going to leave everything in here. And this is how I'm going to set it up when I actually get to my destination as well. Now that her bin cage is complete, I'm going to go ahead and put her in there for the night. Well, she seems to actually like her bin cage. She went immediately to eating, which is absolutely great. And now I'm going to pack everything else that I can actually pack for her tonight. So I got this tote bag here that I'll be using to pack all of her stuff. And the first thing I'll be taking is this carrier that I showed you guys before, just in case something would happen, like I would need to take her to a vet quickly. I'd have somewhere to easily transport her. And if I need to transport her, out of the carrier for whatever reason, I need something like this. So we're just gonna go ahead and take it. And it is Christmas season. I put most of her actual Christmas presents in this enclosure, such as some of the toys and that hidey house that you saw in the corner. But I have a couple toys I haven't given her yet, so I'm gonna take her stocking with her Christmas presents in. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid to her sand bath in here as well. Technically, I can't pack her sand bath or her wheel or anything till morning. Then we have her food. I actually need to make more of her food. So we'll do that right now. What I do is half of Missouri rat and mouse pellets and then half Higgins Sunburst. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So we have her food here, and I have just a little baggie, and I usually feed her about a tablespoon every 2 to 3 days. So I'm going to make sure I put enough in this baggie, plus a little bit extra just in case. And I'm also gonna put the scoop along with. Right, so this is what the bag looks like. I packed more than enough for Oreo, but I think it's always better to pack more food than you would actually plan on using, just in case something would happen where you have to extend the stay. You never know. So I always pack a little bit of extra. So I've got everything packed now that I can actually pack tonight, and it'll be pretty early tomorrow, so I'm gonna just apologize ahead of time. But we're gonna try to still film everything that I'm taking out in the final packing stages. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and just let Oreo chill. She's just been eating her food, but she's got it stored in her cheeks. I think she's kind of freaked out right now. It's typical for hamsters to get stressed when they're in new surroundings. So we're just gonna let her chill for tonight, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. It's about 2:30 in the morning right now, and Oreo's actually up. So what I'm gonna do right now is quickly take out anything that might actually hurt her in transit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and show you guys everything I took out. One thing I also wanted to mention is I added these clips here on both sides to the side of her bin cage. Because there's no latches here, I was afraid that maybe she'd find a way to escape, so I just added these for extra security. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove everything. So here's her cage for transit. I took out the wheel, the ceramic mug, water, food, and she's like, where did all my stuff go? But it's just to keep her safe so nothing falls on her or squishes her while we're driving. We've actually been driving for quite a while, but finally the sun is out. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, so I wanted to show you quickly how I packed the hamster in the car. See, here she is. You can see the corner of her bin cage, and I basically have it covered, so if there's any sunlight coming through the window, it's not going to directly hit her. And we also have the rabbits back here. It's kind of jam-packed, but that's where she is. Basically, I just want to make it secure so she's not moving around. Alright guys, we're finally at our destination. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and we woke up at 2 a.m. I'm tired. All the rabbits are situated. The dogs are good. You hear some whining, that's them. Now we have to finish taking care of the hamster, which is the whole purpose of this video. So I already refilled her water dish, and now I'm going to put her wheel and stuff back so she's all good. So let's go ahead and do that. Oreo is now set up for the duration of our trip. I gave her fresh food, fresh water, put her wheel back, put her sand bath back, put her ceramic mug back, and she did peek her head out for a little bit. She basically looked at me and was like, where are we? And she just went and burrowed back down. So she is definitely alive and well. Probably really stressed out from the car ride, so we're just gonna let her kind of adjust for the next couple days before I even try to say hi to her. So that's it for today's video. If you guys have any questions about how I traveled with my hamster that weren't included in this video, feel free to just comment those down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a like. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And remember, live life to the fullest.